Greetings, Keishlands. Keish Prime here with my live reaction of Dr. Stone, chapter 198. Last chapter we found out that, apparently the revival fluid can revive the dead. As long as you're petrified, of course. So, they are effectively immortal, but we don't know, like, what would happen if you died of old age. So, like, Koseki, he feels great every time he gets revived, but like that's only like rejuvenating him for a bit, and eventually he starts succumbing to the age that he eventually will have again. So makes you kind of wonder, when he dies in a good long while of natural causes, hopefully, like, could they bring him back, and would he just drop dead again, or would he live for a while until something else goes wrong and kills him? I don't know. I mean, they can heal like broken bones, brain damage, and everything. So like, could it effectively, heal like just the anomalies that of like the deteriorating body of age, and just kind of keep you at super old age for indefinitely, and then like in a few months you die again from degrading. What I don't get, there's some sad implications here, but yeah. Anyway, we start off and we got Koseki here. He's laughing to keep Koseki alive a little longer. We actually could have left him petrified. Now he's thinking, like, but that doesn't mean anything now. I mean, if we revive him normally, Koseki will pass on before the rest of us. So now you're thinking of petrifying him again. Never thought about that before. The Medusa's light, it can even revive the dead, which means, from this moment forth, we and the rest of humanity have everlasting life. Which is a problem I had. Oh wait, I didn't read the title. A whole new world. But anyway, do not sue me, Disney. But anyway, yes, this kind of like gets rid of all the stakes, so it really makes you kind of wonder how much longer the series has got. Like, is it got like up to about 300 maybe? I mean, to be honest, this series has been going surprisingly fast. Like the arcs are like, what, 50 chapters at most of the time, if that. So yeah, but anyway, Chrome now makes himself known. Bad! For real awesome. This means Koseki doesn't have to die. Yeah, maybe, all thanks to Y-Man. We've been calling this guy a villain just 'cause he's scary. Come on, it seems like he's a swell guy at this point. Wait, but he's still trying to petrify us. Hard to get a read on this Y-Man fella. Well, just have to go and ask them personally before another wave of Medusas descend upon us. Yes, and all it takes is a journey to the moon. Oh, is this going to be the end of, like, what was it, part 3? So we'll be entering part 4, which is space travel. If it's a moon mission we're planning. Oh, what's this? How convenient. Yeah, they got Xeno. We just so happen to have a bona fide expert in our midst. He gets our 17th dose of freshly made revival fluid, and he just pours it on him. You sure we should revive Xeno? Or Xeno? It'll be fine. Alright, so that's coming from Tsukasa. Right, we got Tsukasa on our side. Xeno won't know what hit him if he tries anything funny, assuming Stanley is kept out of the picture. Well, fair enough. I don't know, guys. It ain't so much about muscles and weapons anymore. The rules of our world have changed 10 billion%. Also, considering it's been 7 years, would Stanley's gun or any of the stuff they have even still be in working condition at this point? They've been out in you know, the freaking rainforest of all things for 7 years. I would imagine they're inoperable. The light of immortality. How truly elegant. So he's revived, and he's still got the marks on his face. See here. Violating the natural order with nefarious science. Nefarious? You mean like bad, bad, bad? Oh, God. What's so bad about it? Or wrong about it? Nobody dying ever again. Sounds like the baddest sort of science. Can't wait to tell everyone. Nope. Living forever may be a fate worse than death. Imagine an unending world. Our planet would be covered with tens of billions of even trillions of the elderly. I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, wouldn't that perpetually kind of be the case? At least in Koseki's, but then I did a hypothetical of just anybody. But yeah, this would be the outcome. Food and other resources are limited. All that would await us is a dystopia where some tyrant plays God and chooses who must be purged via eternal petrification. We still don't know if we can stave off cell decay and the aging process. And given our device's dead batteries, we can't run clinical trials. Exactly. Until these mysteries are solved, the big secret must be remain with the four of us. Because if any future revivees learn that they're immortal in this new world, then the rules as we know them will shatter, and we'll quickly lose control. Okay, this is true. Power over life and death itself, Dr. Stone. Anyone who could command such power could truly become the perfect tyrant. Yet you decided to loop me in all the same. I wonder why you'd take that risk. Because the transceiver? What? That's the earpiece we use to communicate on Treasure Island. Our pal Y-Man's been saying. 12,800,000 meters 1 second. So I tuned the earpiece's frequency to match that broadcast from the moon's surface. Pure radio silence. Y-Man's stony message was beaming down non-stop before, but since the second it hit home and petrified us, he hasn't said a word, so he thinks you're all dead. Or at least petrified. Seems pretty clear, right, Zeno? I mean, we still don't know why, but Y-Man is hell-bent on petrifying everyone. As long as humans are alive on Earth. Like I said, we've got new rules in this new world. Dreams of being a tyrant will get you nowhere fast. So is it because there's so few people on Earth he's not even picking them up? And it's like they'll never be able to bring back people? I'm confused. Humanity might be immortal now, but the price we'll pay for that is a life sentence in Y-Man's stony prison. And if we ain't happy with that trade-off, I see we must settle the matter by bringing the negotiation to the moon itself. And there's Stanley's statue. All of Stanley Snyder's assaults on us were justifiable acts of warfare, or B, attempted murder. It's our testimony that counts here, am I wrong? Once civilization is up and running and we're ready to revive Stanley, I suppose we'll all go with option A. That's what we can offer dear Xena. But will you, though? And what can I offer you is my full and willing cooperation as one of NASA's rocketry experts. Rocketry? Okay. Right? Truly an elegant exchange. This sounds risky. Yeah, he's looking at all the revival fluid. Letting Zeno join the crew. I got a feeling Zeno won't betray us or anything, especially given the situation. Yes, that is rather key. This whole dog and pony show about dear Zeno's cooperation is mere pretense, when it's really about his pride. Hang on again. Did you overhear all that last night? Whatever could you be referring to? Let's see here. Okay, we're still seeing Stanley. And Nat. Why? Oh, you put a lit cigarette in his stony mouth so they could at least do it. And now he's got his science outfit on. They even made the little finger things that he has too. It's taken 10 years. Well, 3,700 years for us to finally team up. Time to build a stone world spaceship. Okay. So they're drawing up the plans and they're sticking them on the spaceship tower of Fort Medusa, and then it's being paralleled with a theoretical spaceship. Okay, the starting plan. They need super alloys, which will make high power dynamos, a liquid oxygen producer, aluminum. They'll make an engine, oil. What a good reason to get excited. Then they'll make level 1, which is the rocket engine, and a computer. And then level 99 is where they make the spaceship itself. And with rubber, glass, plastic, fluoride, thorium. I've never heard of that one. Interesting. And so, to the moon, you say? So yeah, we'll see how well that goes. But yeah, okay. Zeno, we'll see if he betrays them. It seems like he's on the same level with them this time, but that's only because, excuse me, he's surrounded. If he can't revive Stanley, which to say even Stanley could save him or not, so there's an issue there as well. But so Stanley will get a fair trial kind of deal, I guess, once everything's back up and running. But we'll see. Also, the whole implications of a undying world is not a good thing. I mean, I've seen it in science fiction before where, it's just like everyone is just old and we're just kind of teetering on the side of eternity. It's a scary thought. So, I mean, keeping this a secret until they fully understand what happens, because of this in the long term is probably for the best. So only 4 people know about it. Possibly 5 if Gin was listening, but I'm not sure. I wasn't quite sure which conversation he was having or overhearing, so. But yeah, also they, Senku had tweaked the little necklace earpiece to listen in on Y-Man, so that was good. But yeah, it is kind of weird that he's just kind of letting them live right now. So we'll see. I imagine probably when they finally get the spaceship up and running and they're about to, head on to the moon, that's when he'll make his move and he'll try and petrify them while they're in space. In space, nobody can, hear you scream. Well, nobody can hear you or get you revived, kind of deal. So So we'll wait and see how that develops. But, yeah. Or maybe the reason why it's radio silence is because he thinks there's, like, nobody revived? Or it's such a small population he's not going to worry about them? Or another possibility is that he has petrified himself. And when enough, human life is detected, maybe that's like he has a mechanism that would revive him. Because, seemingly he's been around for a good long while. Like all the visions we get of him, it kind of looks like an old dude. So maybe he's just constantly, checking in every so often when human life is detected. And then he'll bombard the planet, periodically to, keep people under control, So that could be the thing. I could see him having like an auto revive system and auto petrification when, he doesn't need to be doing anything. So that would make sense, right? But we'll have to see if that theory comes true or not. It would make the most sense, right? Because, he just kind of goes on long periods where he doesn't seem to do anything. And this is over the course of hundreds of years that we know of. Back when Matsukaze, he was petrified 400 years ago. So it's but Y-Man was still around? Or he was around then? So, like I said, with this whole revelation of immortality through petrification, it makes it more likely that it is the same guy and he's doing it to himself to, further keep humans under control, maybe. But, like I said, we'll see how this develops and see if any of these questions get answered. But, hopefully Zeno doesn't, screw them over again. But that's yet to be seen. But, yeah, anyway, that's about all my thoughts on the chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Help me reach 500 subs by the end of June. 500. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live, part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings, Grogu is watching from the stars. He will know if Y-Man has plans. Maybe. I don't know. He's a baby, so we'll see about that. But bye!